you know, we all feel a real strong responsibility to be involved and to give back. We know how blessed we are to have these positions, to be the coaches at great institutions, and we also are trying to mentor our young men and be good role models for them and make them understand their blessings and understand that they have a responsibility to get involved as well. So I know that all of us encourage our teams to get involved, whether it's locally or with a national cause like we're doing here with this tournament.
Perfect. Thank you. And Coach Kellogg, I know we talked earlier about your involvement back at home with your wife, with some of the efforts to fight against cancer. It really becomes a family effort, doesn't it?
Absolutely. I think we'd be naive to think that nobody's been affected in one way or another by this terrible disease. And my wife Nicole and I are pretty prominent in the Coaches versus Cancer Gala in Boston. And I think we can use our titles as head coaches as a forum to promote all the research that's going on, all the money that we need to raise to help cure this terrible disease. And being able to come out here and play in an unbelievable tournament and hopefully raise awareness is something that I think all of us on this up here are all about.
Well, gentlemen, thank you very much for being men who speak up. We really appreciate that. Thank you to Bear Healthcare. Remember, the action tips tomorrow at 12:30 with the middleweight bracket. First up is UTSA versus Central Arkansas, to be followed by Howard versus Texas Southern at 3 p.m. The heavyweight teams then take the court at 6:30 with Clemson versus UMass, and then Creighton versus Rutgers to follow at 9 o'clock. Consolation and championship games of both brackets will be Wednesday, with the middleweight belt being awarded at 3 p.m. and this heavyweight title belt will be decided at 6:30 on ESPN2 right here at the MGM Grand Garden Arena. So just to wrap up our official proceedings here, tickets for the main event are on sale now at Ticketmaster.com or here at the MGM Grand box office. Complete tournament info can be found at MGMGrandMainEvent.com and on Twitter at @HoopsAtMGM. And finally, please check out menwhospeakup.com/move and help us spread the word to all men to please speak up about the symptoms of prostate cancer. As Coach McDermott said, even if it helps just one person, then it's absolutely all worth it. Thank you very much to these coaches. If you have any personal interviews, they'll be available briefly right afterwards. And also thank you very much. The second year it keeps growing unofficially, but you're the first ones to know what it looks like our lineup for next year is going to be. This is a big one for Las Vegas, BYU, Alabama, Minnesota, and Valpo. So we appreciate it. We're excited for the next couple days, and we're excited to see who's going to get to hold this at the end of the year. We know the kids love it. We saw that last year. This is a big prize, probably the best prize of all the Thanksgiving tournaments going on this week. That concludes our press conference. Thank you very much. Have a great evening.